If you're a homeowner, you know what's happening. But when is the best time to sell your house and move into that place that you can settle into for years? Well, the feds are trying to slow the economy, and the way they're doing that is by raising interest rates. Now, the problem with that is that your next house is going to cost you more money every single month. Every time the interest rates go up by 1%, your house payment can go up by $100, $200, $300 or $500 or more per month. A lot of people make the mistake of thinking that they want the house prices to be lower. What they should be looking at is the interest rates being lower. And the fact is that interest rates are more than likely as low as they're ever going to be again. Let me show you something. This is a graph of what has happened with the interest rates over the past 50 years, since 1971. They've never, ever been as low as what they have been the past couple of years. And they probably will never get that low again. Look, we're over 6% now. I can't even find a graph that can keep up with them. And every single month, it's supposed to go up higher. Right now, the feds are promising to raise them 1% very soon. So the fact is, you need to make sure that you're buying when rates are low. Why is that? A lot of people believe that the market's going to crash. It's way too inflated. Prices are going to go down. I'm going to wait until prices come down. If you do, let me show you something. There are 3 columns here. If you buy a house today at $500,000 and finance the full amount at 6% interest, your principal and interest payment will be just shy of $3,000 a month. And over the lifetime of the loan, you will have paid, it will be about, $579,000 that you will have paid in interest. The money costs you more than the house does. You will pay more for the money than you pay for the house. But let's say you're one of the smart people and you think you're going to wait until house prices come down. And maybe you wait until they come down a full 10%. The house is now $450,000. Now, incidentally, the reason the house is now $450,000 is because fewer people can afford the loan on the $500,000 house. But congratulations, you have saved $50,000 in the price of the house at 7.5% interest. That means your monthly payments are higher. You're now paying $3,146 every month. You're losing money. And the interest you pay overall is now over $100,000 higher than it would have been if you'd bought the house a couple of months before at $500,000. Maybe the market is really going to crash. Maybe it's going to come down 20%. I don't think it will, but let's say it does. You buy the same exact house for $400,000, but now at an interest rate of 9%. Now the feds are saying that they're predicting it's going to get into the double digits, but we're going to be nice here. We're going to say that you were able to get your new house at 9% interest. Now you're paying $3,200 for that $400,000 house, when you could have gotten the exact same house for $2,997 a month. And worse yet, over the life of the loan, you're paying $750,000. Now, you probably will not keep the house the full 30 years, maybe not even half that time, maybe not even a quarter of that time. But it's important for you to determine how long you're going to stay. If it's only 5 years, you're going to pay more for that $400,000 home than what you would have at the $500,000 home at the lower interest rate. Now, the reason I show you this is because I want you to be able to make good decisions, the best decisions for you and your family. Do you think the feds are going to try to speed up the economy or slow it down? They've already started, and they've told you what they plan to do in the future. So that brings us back to our original question. when is the best time to sell your present home and settle into your future home for years to come? Would it be better to sell your home while prices are still high so that you can net the most return, get the most equity that you can out of the house, and then buy your next house at a lower interest rate? Do you think interest rates are going to go down anytime in the near future? Are they going to be lower 6 months from now, or 2 years, or 5 years from now than what they are right now? So what I'd like you to do is think about a better option for you and your family. First, you need to know what your house will sell for. Now, we have a cash offer program. We can write a guaranteed cash offer on your present home, but I don't want you to take that. I want you to stick it in your back pocket and say, I am not moving unless I find the perfect home. You need to know exactly how much you can get from your present home if you do decide to take it. But then we can show you unlisted and pre-market homes, some good deals out there with no obligation for you to make a move. If you do find the perfect home, at least you know you've got a guaranteed cash offer and you don't have to worry about whether you can sell your home in time to buy the new one. This is an opportunity you don't want to miss out on. You need to take action now. And with the Guaranteed Cash Offer program, you have several benefits. Consider the fact that we can show you pre-market and unlisted homes with no commitment at all. That's a huge opportunity for you. You can keep that offer in your back pocket, take a look, see if everything lines up, then later decide after you've found a perfect new home for yourself. Or you can wait for rates to go back to a more normalized 8, 10, 11%. Totally up to you. But my recommendation as your real estate advisor is that you take action right now and start looking for properties to find the right one that matches what you're looking for while you can get those lower rates. What I want you to do is give me a quick call or click the button below and fill in your information. I will call you, so answer the phone when I call. I'll show you how we can make this work for you. If it's the right thing, it may not be, but there's no cost, no obligation at all. So why wouldn't you at least check it out? See if it makes sense for you and your family. It takes 5 minutes. Click the button, fill out the form, and we'll talk. And by the way, if this was helpful, make sure that you follow our page. And if you know anyone else that might be interested in this, tag them in the comments. We want to make sure they see it. We want to spread the word so people don't pay too much for their house.
WestMontanaHomes.com, a whole new experience.